Hi Flosstube, my name is Jen and I am the Backcountry Stitcher, and I want to say thank you to all of you for joining me today and for all of you who have subscribed. If you like this video and are not a subscriber, please consider liking and subscribing. I've really been enjoying this and been enjoying meeting all of you, even though it's just virtually through the comments. I've been having so much fun. So let's get started today. I have quite a few finishes and several whips and a few new starts to show you guys I'm really excited about. I'm feeling a little frazzled today, so hopefully this goes okay, but I'm trying to be organized and have actually written stuff down, so hopefully we'll get through this in a timely manner. So we'll start with finishes. So I finally finished the fox, and this is a pattern by Cottage Garden Samplings, and I did this on 32 count linen in the color Storm by Picture This Plus, and I'll show you where I was last time, but here he is today. So finally finished him. I went on kind of a binge this week just to get all of the background done. I think he came out so cute. So cute. Let's see if I can bring it over here, and that's better. This was really a lot of fun to stitch. I'm really excited. I'm going to start the raccoon as my next one. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to start that, but hopefully soon. I had a lot of fun. This is my first real project, I should say, on linen, and I can't wait until my next one. So yeah, so he's done. I'm not sure how I'm going to fully finish him yet. I think I'm going to frame him, but the question is whether I'm going to have someone else frame him or if I'm going to frame him myself. I'm not sure yet. And I did want to say too, I learned the pin stitch for these little teeny tiny things so that I could secure those without running my thread too far. And that worked out really well. So thank you to all of you who helped me with that and commented on my last video. Worked out great. So yeah, so that's my first finish. My next finish is actually a start and a finish to a fully finished object. And I can show this to you because this is actually a gift for my sister. And I have been informed by my sister that she does not watch my videos because they are too long and she has no interest in cross stitching. So appreciate the honesty, Maxine. This is a pattern from Stitchrovia, so Emma Congdon on Etsy, and it is called Not All Those Who Wander, and it says, "Not all those who wander are lost." And I just think this came out so cute. I stitched this in like 3 days. Last week, I think. It really is small. It's only about 5 inches tall by 3 inches wide-ish. So it says, "Not all those who wander are lost." This is a quote by J.R.R. Tolkien. The original pattern does have his name backstitched along the bottom. I chose not to do that just because I made this for my sister because she's really into backpacking and hiking and being in the mountains and all of that, just like I am. But she's not a huge Tolkien fan, so I didn't feel like putting that on there was really necessary. But if you are a Tolkien fan, then great. But this is just so cute. Look at this. With the mountains and the sailboat and the waves. And I love this little compass up here. So, and I got this frame I got this frame just from Amazon. It's like a rubber faux wood frame, and I just laced it on the back. Not the best job, but it gets the job done. I was thinking about putting felt back here, but I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I don't think she's really going to care. And when it's hanging up on the wall, I don't think you can see through it or anything, but it came out really cute. Look at these tiny little trees down here. A little tree up here. Love it. I am a huge fan now of Stitchrovia and of Emma Congdon. I cannot wait to start stitching on my next project by her. I do have another one in mind. It's going to be a gift for my mom, actually. So I'm hopefully going to start that probably in the next few weeks. I'm not sure. I have a couple of things that I am going to be doing. So I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to start that. My next finished object you guys have actually seen before, but it's finally a fully finished object. This is Orange Bird, and it's from the Out on a Limb series by Mill Hill. And I finally fully finished it, and I just framed it. And I think this came out so cute, but I do have to say the effort it took to frame this was insane. So this frame is the Mill Hill frame, and this is actually the one that it was modeled on, but the frame is great, but the back, so I had to put these little things in. It didn't come with anything like that. And then this is just a piece of cardboard. It's not anything super fancy. I did put this on foam board, and then which was a lot more effort than I thought it was going to be, but I did it all by myself. So I'm so proud. And I put a second piece of foam board in there just to give it some more security. The other thing too is that this opening is pretty much exactly the right size for the picture. So it was really hard to center it perfectly so it didn't just fall through. So I don't know if I'm going to use another Mill Hill frame. I love their kits and everything, but this was definitely more effort than I thought it was going to be. But I think it came out really cute, and I'm really happy with it. So yeah, so those are all of my finishes for you guys. Now I have 5 whips. 2 of them are new starts. I did finally start my Heaven and Earth design. This is called Disintegration. I guess technically it's called Freebie Disintegration because it's one of the free patterns on the Haid site. And it's just a dragonfly kind of disintegrating. The artwork is by Stephanie Pugh Munlaw. And I actually looked at some of her other stuff, and it is absolutely beautiful. I could see myself stitching some of her other pieces of artwork as well. Totally love this. So I've gotten about 2,500 stitches in, and I'm not taking this off the scroll frame because this is actually sewn into it. But I started in the upper left corner, and this is the top part of the ring here. It's going to come all the way down. And then this is, excuse me, this is one of the disintegrating pieces. So it's kind of, when you look at it like really close, it just looks like this horrible blob of colors. But when you look back, you can definitely see the square, and this little square, and I'm starting in on this one here. And I think it's just so cool. And I actually have found that I don't mind stitching the background that much because you can get a lot of stitches in going really quickly with the background. So it hasn't bothered me that much. I think it's bothers some people, but I don't mind doing the background. It makes it really easy to kind of just watch TV and just stitch the background. So yeah. So, and I'm doing this in a diagonal method, cross country. And that's where it seems to be working out pretty well for this piece so far. Yeah, so I'm 1.6% finished, no, I'm at 1.8% finished. Sorry, huge difference there. And I have a long way to go. It's 148,000 stitches, and I think I have like 2,500-ish or so in. So it's going to take a long time. But yeah, well, that's going to be my May month. I should mention, I'm not doing Mania. A lot of people are doing Mania. I have kind of a weird May right now plan just with life. So I'm not doing any like real Mania plans. I'm just going to focus on that on the weekends and my smaller projects during the week. So basically just the same thing I always do. But yeah, I am enjoying that. So the next project I have, and I thought I had brought up the picture of it, so I will insert a picture of what it looks like here, but this is a kit by Dimensions. It's called Farm Fresh, but I'm not going to be doing the words, the chicken, the carrots, or anything on the bottom. I am just doing the truck because my husband I had bought a truck pattern for him and he didn't like it because there were too many flowers on it. So I saw Elisa from Crafting in Colorado. She had this kit and I saw it and I was like, ooh, I can do that and I can just stitch the truck without it being too difficult to change the pattern. So that's what I decided to do for him. So he's very excited that I'm stitching him a truck. I just started this last night. And let me get, oops, again, I have stuff everywhere here. So I just started on kind of some of the outline. This is going to be the window, and then started filling in the bed of the pickup truck. And I think this is going to be pretty quick to stitch because, like I said, I'm just doing the truck for him, and then we'll frame it, and he'll have his own little cross stitch that I made for him. I think that will make him happy. But this is another one that's like super easy to do. This is on 14 count Aida. And the fabric this is just the kit fabric that it came with, and it's really stiff, but I think the more I work with it, the softer it's going to get. So that's where we are on the truck. And I should also mention my, I forgot to tell you the fabric on my thing. So the Not All Who Wander, this is 16 count Aida in the color Lamb's Wool. I think it's by Zweigart, but I'm not 100% on that. And my Disintegration is on 20 count, just 20 count Aida, white Aida, since it's going to be full coverage. So I'm not super concerned about that. My next project to show you guys is my Arches project. This is from Unique Stitch Crafts on Etsy. And I've talked about this quite a bit in my last few videos, but this is definitely a fun, easy stitch. I have made it down to the bottom, so things are not as... This part was just such a slog to get through for whatever reason. So I'll show you a picture of where I was previously. Now, in my last video, I hadn't made a ton of progress on it. And then I was like, I'm going to do this. So I got to get more stitches in here. So I did make a bit of progress from the last video, from last time. So here we are. Let me put this behind it, but here we are. So I think last time I had just gotten a little bit here and had just started to get into the skull, but then I moved over and put, I think, like 1,300 stitches in it over a couple of days and got a whole bunch done, got the whole skull finished. The snake's going to start coming in, I think, around here. And yeah, this is like 80% finished now. So I'm getting there. I think this might be done in like the next couple of months. I am going to have some time to really work on it, but I love it. I love it. I'm really happy with this and how this is turning out. I can't wait to be finished and get it framed and have it hanging in our house. Not sure where it'll go yet, but I'm excited. And then, oh, Warrior Kitty. So I didn't work on Warrior Kitty very much because I started Disintegration. So I'm kind of doing where I work on Warrior Kitty. I want to do it where I work on Warrior Kitty once a month or 1 month, and then the next month Disintegration. Here is Drake Warrior Kitty by the Cross Stitch Studio. And he is just super, super cute. And I will show you where I was last time. Like I said, I only worked on this, I think, 1 day. So I think I got like 1,000 stitches in, I want to say, maybe a little bit less. But I was able to get a little bit of progress on him. So we're just getting more of his head. Now, I am like 30% at this on this one now, which is really exciting. And we're actually past midline. I got my first page finished finally. So because I'm doing this in a diagonal, I'm actually working on multiple pages. So over here is like page 3 and this is page 2, but here down to like here is page 1. So I finally completely finished 1 out of the 9 pages of it, but we're getting to where his head is coming down again. So we should be getting into his other ear pretty soon. I think the halfway point is like right here and here. So this is a relatively small full coverage compared to the Hades. This is a snippet, so this is a smaller version of the large version, which the large version is the entire cat, which is, it's huge. It's absolutely huge, but he looks awesome. So he's gonna get put away for a couple of weeks while I'm working on Disintegration on the weekends, but he will definitely be coming back out. I'm having a lot of fun. It is really confetti heavy though. Almost the entire thing is just confetti. So that is what it is, I guess. And then the last whip I have to show is Honeybee. This is a Mill Hill kit, and I will show you if I have it. Yes, I do. This is what the final product will look like. And there's a bunch of people working on this one. Stitchin' Mommy is working on this one. Elisa at eCrafting in Colorado is, I think, I can't remember if she started this or is going to start it, but she's going to be working on this one. And I'll show you where I was last time, and I'm making progress on it. This is a really hard one for me because it's on the perforated paper. I have found I'm not really enjoying the perforated paper, but the non-quitter in me is saying I still have to finish it. And I've gotten pretty far. So I added in like these flowers, and I've gotten all the way to the top. The other thing I found is they really don't give you a lot of wiggle room with the paper they give you. It's pretty small. Like I'm just a few, I mean, I thought I centered it pretty well, but I have counted from all sides and it should fit. I got it relatively center. I think this side's going to be a little bit wider than this side, but it is hard to find the center because you can't fold it. So you have to count, which I found to be difficult. I guess the other way you could do it is by drawing, you know, 2 diagonal lines, but I didn't want to draw on the paper. So this one I'm finding pretty difficult. I'm only working on this on Mondays for Mill Hill Mondays. And I still think I'm making pretty good progress on it. The other thing too I found with these Mill Hill kits is they don't give you a whole lot of thread to work with. So if you make like a major mistake, you could run out of thread. Now, they do give you the DMC colors, which is kind of nice, but at the same point, I'm a little worried that there might be differences in dye lots with that. So I'm really trying to conserve thread as much as I can, but it's easy to run out of thread on those projects. The same thing with the orange bird. I was pretty close to running out of some of the colors, and that gives me a little bit of anxiety when it gets to that point. But I'm trying really hard to not do that. I did have to frog a couple of stitches on this last one because some of my securing threads, like where I ran threads under other threads to secure it, came loose, and that was a whole thing. So that is all I have for whips and finishes. I think I got quite a bit done. I have just a little bit of haul, nothing too crazy. I did get I saw someone that had got this fabric, and this is the Woodland collection by Bestitch Me. I got 32 count Lugana, a quarter or 18 by 27. So I think that's like a quarter yard or I'm not sure, but it's 18 by 27 inches. And I believe she made these, or these were made for the Year in the Woods series. Now, obviously I stitched one of those already, so I'm on what would have been the blue, but they have all these different colors, and I think they're called, so this one is Gray Magic. This one is Meadows, and these are showing up pretty true to color, I think. So this one's Meadows, and then we have Dusty Cottage. This one's a little bit more blue in real life, so this one's not showing up quite as well. And then this one is Spirit of the Forest. And I think this is the one, I'm either going to do the raccoon on this one or Meadows, if you guys have any thoughts. on which one the raccoon should go on. I feel like this one, maybe this one. I'm not sure. I'll decide. I'll do kind of a floss toss and see how it looks, but I'm really excited to work with these fabrics. These are actually my first hand-dyed fabrics, like, that I got from an online shop, so I was really excited to get those. I did get another piece of fabric, and actually, hold on one second. So I did get this fabric from Picture This Plus, and this is called Lock, and it's a 32 count linen, Belfast linen. And I got this originally with my Mirabilia in mind, but this is a lot bluer than what it looked like on the picture. And so her tail is just going to blend in way too much with this. So I don't think I'm going to use it for that. But I got a new pattern that I think may look really good on this fabric, which is a Barbara Anna design, and it's called Dreaming Miss Claus. And this is what that looks like. And I just think that is so pretty. Look at that with her white hair. Now, I think she's supposed to be Mrs. like Miss Claus, related to Santa Claus. And I don't celebrate Christmas, but this didn't strike me as a really Christmassy piece. So I thought, but it was very wintry, and I love kind of wintry designs. And I think it looks really pretty. And I looked at the pattern and it doesn't look too difficult actually. So I'm not sure when I'll start this, but I think this will look really good with this, with this fabric. If you guys don't think so, definitely let me know. But I think this will look really good with that. And then the only other bit of haul I got was some new project bags from Black Cat X Stitchery on Etsy. And I got this one. It's umbrellas, and it's got little raindrops on the inside. And look at this. So the company is called, or the company, I guess, is called Black Cat X Stitchery. And look at this the little zipper charm on it. I don't know if that's gonna show up really well. I'm trying here. It's a little black cat. How cute is that? Right? And here's the other one I got. These are little birds on branches with a really nice yellow. And she gave this like a little needle packet. I think that's what, I don't know what these are called, but I think you're supposed to put your needles in them. And I thought that was really sweet. And when you get it, it comes with tea too. And she also sent some floss drops with it. So I thought that was really sweet, and I definitely would buy from this, from her again. I think they're really well made. I really love them. So yeah, so there's my two. So that's all I have in haul. It's not really a long video today. I did get a lot of stitching done, but it's been kind of a stressful couple of weeks, so I didn't have too much planned for today, but hopefully you guys enjoyed what you saw. And if you have any comments or questions or anything, please feel free to leave those. Like I said, I've been having so much fun doing these, and if you like the video, please consider subscribing. It's been great meeting everyone and talking to everyone. So I hope you guys have a great weekend and have a great week. Stay safe, stay healthy, and happy stitching. Bye.